И еще раз всем привет, и снова здравствуйте. И сейчас, вернее, продолжение. Это по 5-ю, по 10-ю, наверное, главу, может быть, по 8-ю, смотря как понесется. Продолжение Макс Пейном. Той самой крутой игры 2012 года. Одной из крутых игр, конечно же. Не все так прям. Не все прям игры лучшие, конечно, были в этом году, но очень много вполне качественных. Так, ну и так, 5-я глава. Это где-то, короче, в Колумбии, что ли, что-то уже не понял. Ну, теперь с глушаком, да? Как его шлепнуть-то? Уж нифига его не шлепнул, нормально. Интересно.
Here I was, some hopped-up gringo a long way from home, making trouble the only way I knew. As the weather worsened, I caught a glimpse of the rusted shells of previous lives that had been lived out here.
Чё за такой звук-то? Прям серьезно. Объемный. Чё? Можно просто вот это вот.
In this swampy shithole, and I wondered if I would end up the same way, or what would happen to that girl I was supposed to protect.
Ну и типа.
I had no idea what lay ahead, and as much as part of me would rather be anywhere else, I knew this was where I had to be. I felt responsible. I just had to fix the situation right here.
Ага. Так тоже можно, да, разворачиваться? Блин, а где все тут? Что-то я очкую уже, даже идти куда-то.
I couldn't understand them, but I didn't have to. Cheap hoods are the same from here to Timbuktu. The slab of meat on the boat was clearly the boss. Serrano, they called him. And it seemed that our suspicions were correct. Fabiana was here, somewhere further ahead. I had to find her quickly and quietly if possible. Last thing I wanted was a party with these clowns.
Ну типа же мне завалить их на. Или... Догонишь. Алло.
So far, I'd managed to keep a low profile, a bit out of character for a guy who's only comfortable with a bottle of whiskey or a gun in his hand.
А это можно тоже убрать? Но вот так и надо было сделать. Это ж Хитман. Полный Хитман. Где мне с глушаком? Глушаком и фонариком.
I guessed the center of the maze was in this direction.
Ну вот фонарик-то вообще палит друг походил.
I kept moving toward the signs of life, rubbing them out as I went along.
Не по-русски там совсем уж прям.
I'd seen enough to know that Fabiana was at least alive, if not exactly well. Her captors didn't look like they were quite the kind and gentle type. I had to find that room quickly.
Vai se fuder, cara! Vai tomar no meio do cu! Eu vou te meter bala,
Вот комедия, вот тема.
Oi! Dani! Você tá aí? Você tem um cigarro?
Угу. И чё? И? Ну ты вылазить-то будешь, нет?
I didn't want to think about what would be happening on that video feed now. Just my own.
Угу. Прикольно. А вылетать мы тоже будем? Когда надо будет. Единственное, что Rockstar ни хрена не научились делать, так это, блин, чтобы игра хотя бы не вылетала. Так, а что у меня полностью? А музыков-то ничего нету, что ли? Так. Так, вот давай вместо вот этого подыму узик.
The room I'd seen was somewhere up ahead. I had to keep moving. I hoped that I'd find Fabiana sooner than later, if at all.
Да нахрен ты этого стреляешь? Так, а ты что, это калаш? Короче. Да блин, подыми ты калаш. Ага. Вроде попал же. А у меня хавчика нету, прикольно. Блин. Блин, реально хавчика нету. Ага. Да где-то ж болики должны уже быть. Черт побери. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой, чуть не пристрелил, пока тут чекал. Да ну, чё, нет, ни одного болика нету, что ли? Опа. Ага. Черт. Вынесли просто вообще в легкую. Да в жопу. Фаталити. Ну, где калаш? А где калаш? С какого хрена он прыгать-то начал? него сверху калаш. Это интересно. Ты что, серьезно, здесь болика нет ни одного? Как так-то? Ну что ты, Гринго, где ты? Ну совсем охренели уже. Это что такое? Ну и где ты? Где же был чувак один? Опа, танго, танго. Че, попал, что ли? Ну, калаш ведь валяется. Подобрал вроде, да? Ну, наконец-то. Тихо, тихо, успокойтесь. У меня так хпшек мало. Блин. Воу-воу-воу-воу. Вот это вообще крысиные бега. Ну, можно болик-то где-нибудь? Чё, как бомжар это? Так, нет. Нужно. Мне нужна твоя аптечка. Блин, болика нет у меня, что ли, на одного? Да ну нафиг. Да вы гоните. Так, это что такое там? Ну, по-любому там есть.
That was the chair that she had been held in. I had just missed them.
Ну, здесь-то есть по-любому же. Наконец-то. Смотреть ТВ? Давай.
She was on the move. If they'd finally decided to kill her, I wasn't doing anything to persuade them otherwise.
Идти, что я не понял.
A dor. Com a idade vem a dor. É dor de cabeça, dor de estômago, dor na virilha, dor nas juntas, dor de ressaca. É por isso que existe...
Here we go again.
Пам-пам-пам-пам. Блин, ну мало-мало. Сейчас, если война начнется, мне хана будет. Где я загаситься-то смогу здесь? Грингачи вообще завалит легко.
There she was, right in front of me. The drunk fool in me wanted to make a play. But I had just about enough sense to know that I'd end up with another dead girl in my arms if I did.
Что ты мне так херню постоянно заряжаешь, блин? Калаш-то где? Ага, спасибо. Ну. А что, так мало, что ли? Я думал, их больше будет. Ну ладно. О, калаш. Блин, надо было вот эту взорвать фигню. Так, ну я наверх иду, типа вот здесь есть. Ну, конечно. Есть другая херня. Блин, ну здесь таблетосы-то должны же быть. Чё?
It seemed Serrano's boys had targeted the entire Bronco family and didn't give a shit which one they pinched.
Так, это... Открытие гаража.
I opened the door to the next circle of this low-rent hell.
Ну ладно, хоть один. Спасибо и на этом. Так. И по-любому фишку рубит уже. Ну и? Что-то я не понял, а где они? Охренеть. А, вон он. И чё? Ты умер, нет? Вот ты где? Чё, он бегать за тобой должен, что ли? А это чё, посмотрел газету?
Serrano was reading his reviews. Vain chump. The newspaper was plastered with the news of the first kidnapping attempt. These were the floor plans to the nightclub. Seemed to Mr. Serrano like to be prepared. Proper little Boy Scout.
Ух ты, вот оно. Которое нужно. В глазах все задвоилось. Блять. Ух ты, что такое? Это уже интереснее. Это уже намного интереснее. Ну. Схрена ли тут тупик-то? Поверху, что ли, называть? Нормально, это винточка. Полуавтомат хотя бы. Ой, это что такое было? Их что там, муравейник, что ли? Тараканы разбежались. Куда ты прешь-то? Ёптись. Я понял. Да что происходит-то? Ну! Да я не вижу его, что ты? Так, давай, взрывайся. Если докидайтесь гранатами, свиньи. Эти 5 гранат. Да в сраку. Да где она? Так, Здесь никого нет. Ни хрена себе с дробовиком наперевес. Ага. Может там взорвется хоть. Грена, грена, грена!
Seen Fabiana in a worrying amount of time, but at least I wasn't following the trail of her fingers.
А чё, мало. О, вот что-то. Так, хавчик один остался, блин. Ну ладно. Да хватит, чё, конечно. Чё нет-то? Это что такое было? Что за треск непонятный? Так, здесь открыто, здесь по-любому должен быть хавчик. С хрена ли он будет здесь?
I prefer to mix these with alcohol, but on this special occasion I'd make an exception. I had to keep on going across the docks.
Во-во-во-во-во-во. Война понесется сейчас. Вызвать теплоход. А на теплоходе вызывается музыка.
There they were. I had the feeling I'd been running one step behind ever since I got to this country. And maybe a few years before that as well.
Так, а чё? А, вон, там, я понял. Только бегу. Типа все нормально. Воу. Что такое было? Ой, ёпты! Ну ты свинья. Догонишь. Он-то в меня как попал. Да вставай ты чё лёг-то? Прицел с точкой? Ладно, хорошо. Прицел с точкой, да. Сразу нельзя было так. Да блин. Сзади что ли? Чё, где гори еще один? Все же вроде. Блин, у меня хпшек не осталось. Ага. Так, вот это же оно лежит, да. И куда мне идти? Ты-то куда поехал? Совсем охренел. Ну и? Вроде на высоком уровне играю, в принципе, сложности, но должно быть как-то... Я даже без замедления плаваю. Чё, я не понял, что-то происходит? Ты что там гасишься? Что за хасило? Так, где? Так, у вас что? Блин, узик, что ли? Да вы что, офигели? Всего лишь узик. Ну и дела. Так, блин, мне еще надо? Нет, не надо. С точкой. Мне нахрен уже не надо с точкой. Поэтому обычный простой. Куда вы все бежите? Ого, это откуда? Ай, ёп! Ну и свиньи же. А я же вроде шабанул его. Как он так выжил? Который за рулем был.
Max to the max.
Давай, конечно.
Max! You alright? What's going on? Where's Fabiana?
They took her in a boat. That way.
Ну, чувак приехал. Понятно.
Boy, did I need to hang on. The whole operation was slipping out of our grip. I was an overconfident chump who gone into the jungle alone.
Shit, more company!
Да, офигеть, да?
How much longer, I don't know.
It's not gonna take much more of this! Shit!
Okay.
Ну и... Да вы где, ёптыть?
Jump behind us, Passos. See it?
Пасос со спиной.
Look out!
Another one down.
Oh, that's them, ain't it? Fabiana's boat is in the front.
Ну и...
Lose it. Keep after them.
Ого, это что такое было?
There's another boat the damn way. I can't get a shot.
Это кто это был? Ни хрена не вижу. Ёптысь! Давай заново. Чё пристали-то? Охренеть, их сколько там народу? Блять. Ага, ладно. Вот здесь уже не получится тогда. Эй, ты чё? Вот хоть промазали. Догоним. Ну и чё? Блин. И чё? Давай, давай, взрывайся. Там народу. Да ты чё не достаешь-то? Ну ладно. Придется так. Как? Ну и что происходит дальше?
I'm sure they missed us.
Больной.
Hey, I got an idea. Hold on.
Хрена ли не видно ты? Вообще не понимаю, что их не видно. Повылетали все. Да хрен ли. Че их не видно-то? Ага.
The place was crawling. How many guys they got? How many poor kids want nice sneakers? It ain't hard to hire. Hey, we're on them again. See Fabian? Move up on them. All right. I'll get us a little closer. Who's in? Just give me a second.
Чё, сзади еще что ли? Хрена их народу там. С Китая что ли понаехали? Нормально. Ой. Как бомжар выглядит, я фиг знает. Да, это серьезно.
Try it, man. Shit.
Fabiana had slipped through my fingers for a second time. Another habit I didn't want or need.
It's close. We almost had her. Damn.
I don't think we ever had much of a chance. No one told us they had an entire goddamn army.
I don't think anybody knew. Crazy shit.
Yeah. It's all crazy, pal. Non-stop insanity. Thought I left all this shit behind. Easy gig, you said. What a fool I was to get involved in this madness.
Полугила развалил так. Террористы. Изи, гиги.
Get up, bro. Max. Wake up, Max. Come on. Get up, you big bastard. Come on.
I'm up.
Yeah? You don't look up.
Just give me a second, will you? Really not feeling too good.
Hey, Max, what is it with you in interior design? Huh? You really know how to give a place a great lived-in feel, huh? This is beautiful.
Fuck off with the fucking wisecracks. Really, I'm not in the mood.
Okay, sorry, bro. The boss wants to see us, so let's go, come on.
Ringo.
Take your time, man. Fucking unbelievable. Jesus.
I heard that.
Oh, give me a second. I'm not feeling so good.
Bom dia.
Alice estava aí?
O que o senhor acha? Claro que sim. E o senhor bem pontual,
Tudo bem.
Что там не по-русски опять?
You fucking pair of clowns!
I'm sorry, sir. We risked our lives several times over trying to save...
I know. I just wish I knew what was happening and why.
Yes. Who has it in for our family?
I mean, just because we are rich and happy, is that a good reason to hate us? I do a lot of good in this town. A lot!
This is hell for me. As I told you yesterday, when I get Fabiana back, I think I will move us to Miami or Geneva. It feels like nothing good can come from living in Sao Paulo right now.
I hope you're not giving up on our city, Senor Branco. Listen, we will catch the man. You have my word on that.
Listen to Mr. Becker, brother. Yes, these are tough times, but we have been through it before. Like when Father died.
Father had a heart attack visiting a brothel. Yeah, it was humiliating, embarrassing, for sure. But now this is different. This is the end for me.
Well, she's not dead. Maybe we'll be lucky and get her back safe soon.
I can almost guarantee it, if you do as I ask.
Maybe.
Be strong, brother. For your wife. I know this has been tough on you, but things will get better. For all of us. Hmm? Marcelo, pasos in my helicopter.
Пасос,
This
давай.
way.
Sure.
Пасос, полетели.
Mr. Becker,
Senhor?
let us give you a ride.
Bom. Até logo, Senhor Branco. And may I say, you would be best served se contratar profissionais e não esses amadores pés de chinelo.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
Até logo, Senhor Branco.
Goodbye, goodbye.
I had so many plans, Max.
Didn't we all?
I was born into great fortune. Sometimes it feels like I have done nothing apart from being a rich man in a poor country. The men I talk to, they only see money. Now my wife, I am not naive. She does not love me for my body.
Well, despite your good fortune, you're still a decent man.
Am I? I don't know. I try to be.
Блин, столько
Maybe I'm
разговоров.
just another rich fool, just like the rest of my friends.
Com licença. Tem uma ligação para o senhor, policial chamado Senhor da Silva.
Diga que eu ligo mais tarde.
Блин, столько много. Тут что тут реально
Another band cop wanting a pension contribution.
какая-то РПГшка вот прямо.
You think a pile of shit feels popular because it's
Столько,
surrounded by
слишком внимания
flies?
много, очень уж много внимания.
Look at me. I'm a mess.
O que está acontecendo? Meu Deus!
О,
Sim, pode entrar!
нормально, нормально.
Senhor, temos problema. O sistema de segurança foi desativado.
I can see that. We got men entering the building, and the office won't lock down.
Posso? Claro que pode. It's not working. There's a way to reboot the system. If I can get to the server room, I should be able to get everything back online.
Strange. You pay a couple $1 million, and you expect to push a button to be able to make all your problems go away. All I got was some useless junk and a bit of false confidence. I'm done, Max.
Sir, let us handle this. You stay in your office, lock yourself in. Do not answer the door unless you know it's me.
Терминатор.
Let's go.
Я терминатор. Тра-ля-ля-ля-ля.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. Everything's fine. Get down behind the desk now, both of you.
О, тихо, тихо, тихо. Блин, не попал, не попал. Блять. Сзади? Ты чё, какого хрена творишь? Серьезно? Где? Блин, понаставили компьютеров. Хрен прости, что ли.
Max,
Max, to the max.
We need to get you to the server room. Let's go. Por que não posso ficar aqui com você debaixo da mesa? Let's go. Come on. Okay. I'm coming. Come on.
The real security guards had been run off, paid off, or bumped off. That left us. It wasn't a fantastically comforting thought.
Интересно. Погнали.
That was the office Victor used at Fabricas Bronco.
Вся бранка будет. Вся полный бранка будет. О, это дробаш, ладно.
This code should get us into the boardroom. Okay.
Glad to see the security system is keeping the right people out.
Oh shit!
Нахрен ты переключил мне, блин? Ой, я нечаянно нажал.
Are we dead?
No such luck. We gotta go.
Блин, можно он на узик не будет переключаться? Какого хрена? Если у меня была штурмовуха и полуавтомата уже завалил бы давно уже. Кто я как этот? Блин, подстава. Не ори ты, я сейчас болик заберу.
Sunday at the office. No one else would need these.
Mr. Bronco.
The server room is just past those cubicles.
С узиком-то, конечно, чё бы нет.
These clowns were the same guns for hire who jumped our exchange at the stadium. Crotcha Prado, the Black Badge. Right-wing paramilitary chumps protecting whoever paid the most. I guess that made them more like me than I cared to admit. Were they just looking for another payday, or did their business with the Broncos run deeper?
Блин, 30-ка всего лишь. Догонишь. Сколько в голову надо шабаркнуть, чтобы он отлетел хотя бы. Догонишь!
Hey, we're good to go. Let's get that server back online.
Back online.
I didn't think I'd have a day like this when I wake up in the mornings.
Wish I could say the same thing. Fact was, I'd gotten used to protecting Bronco in the big bad world. We hadn't anticipated a siege situation here, hadn't prepared for it. I couldn't tell the kid that. Something told me these guys didn't have security clearance.
Хрена ли? А, они крушат. Нарколог. Сами вы наркоши. Блин, они броники вообще жесткие, что ли? вообще броники жесткие, походу. И нахрен он постоянно в середину выходит, чтобы меня со всех лупили. Да вообще, ему не похрен вообще. Да с хрена ли ты тут трешься? Грена? Где? А, вот это уже интереснее. Ладно. Догонишь. Да ну нахрен. Сейчас сдохнешь, что ли? Так нету, ёпты! Да. Я, блядь, узик подобрала на свою голову-то. Охренеть, а? В самую жопу зайдешь, в середину, потом давай, чё? Включай Макс Пейна. А где ты? Да я чешу, что ли, где-то? Ой, блин. Все, хрен просышь, где тут валяется шнырь. Ладно, типа отсюда пошли они.
Gonna be able to fix this or what?
In a few minutes, eh? I should be able to reboot the system, get all the components back online.
What about Bronco's office? That's all I care about.
You should be able to lock us down, eh? If this works.
All right, whatever you're doing, do it quick. I'm gonna make a sweep of the building and then get back to Rodrigo's.
The security system was back online. Things might be a little tougher for our fan club from here on in. Seemed like breaching the perimeter would be no more difficult than strolling through the front gates. But hey, who needs a Trojan horse when the alarm is down and your standing army is a dame, a dork, and a drunk? Bronco's office overlooked the atrium. I could check in and make sure he hadn't checked out.
Опять эту херню подобрал, ну ума палата.
Max! Your guy's working on the security system now, sir.
It just came on.
Okay, good, then lock yourself down. Stay put. Let us take care of these guys down here. Once they realize they can't get to you, they should back off.
Max,
Try not to completely destroy the place.
Что за не?
Let's just concentrate on staying alive.
А что, бабла жалко, что ли, свинья?
Sir.
There it went. He was tucked up safe. Now I needed to make it to the lobby to complete my sweep of the building. For what that was
Ты
worth.
достал переключать. Так, а вообще мне куда надо, что-то я не понял. Ага. Так, куда-то сюда показываю, да? Куда-то. Хрен просышь. Сортир? Может быть? Поссать?
They could replace these on Monday morning.
О, что-то было?
Graduation shots of Rodrigo, Victor, and Marcelo, educated at rich kid finishing schools all over Europe. No wonder they had the common touch. Poor girl was dead. Shot through the head by some hero fighting the rich one lonely secretary at a time.
У него что с пистолетом? Вообще весело. Куда ты подлетел-то? Ёп. Ну, давай. Да ты чё? Самый неподходящий момент. Ой, в глаз, нечаянно. Соринка в глаз. О, а это уже хреново. Да не говори. А, он это. Вообще не прошибаться, да?
It looked like we'd seen the worst of it. The elevator would take me back up to Rodrigo's office where we could wait the rest of it out.
Ездят они по зданию, внутри здания.
I didn't know what the hell I was going to find up there, but I sensed it wasn't going to be a stripper bursting out of a cake.
Senor Branco! I can't get through to him. Ever since the security door is triggered, he hasn't made a sound.
Rodrigo, it's Max. Open up. Can you hear me?
Eu já tentei.
Senor Branco, open up! I'm gonna try to get in there from the roof. You find the security guard and get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I knew there was another way in upstairs for the helipad. The little luxury runaround that kept the rich looking down on the poor literally as well as metaphorically.
Rodrigo! Rodrigo!
Серьезно, завалили, что ли? Или что, просто степлером, что ли, лупанули?
Of course he was dead. clean, one shot, a professional job. I began to look for clues. I couldn't get playback on one of the cameras and it looked like the disc was missing. Someone in this building was trying to keep things low-key. But then why had everyone else come driving through the goddamn wall? Fabiana. Even if the man who employed me was dead, his wife was still out there. Maybe she could be saved. Maybe some good... Picking the photo from the broken fragments, something caught my eye. Figures.
Блин, он летает лучше Супермена со взрывами.
Only blind luck it meant the blast wasn't fatal. If I'd been out for any longer, the smoke would have gotten me.
Что идти-то, ё-моё? Блин, меня же попросили все здание не разрушить. Что-то не получилось. Что-то не пошло.
Look at me. I've been contracted to protect two people. One was being held in some hole. The other was sitting at his desk with a bullet in his head. And the company that had its logo on my paycheck was melting on top of my head. Shit. If I survived this, it'd be a victory for gross incompetence. The kid hadn't made it. Fuck. I had to make this corpse-looting coward pay. Getting his gun was more than just expediency.
Ну и? А где там еще-то будет?
I was in no state to save his body from the flames. I hadn't saved him from the gunman either. I'm sorry, kid.
Где ты? Вы. Не знаю, их двое, блин, или трое было. О-о-о.
Rodrigo or not, Fabricas Bronco is falling apart quite literally.
Хавчика-то нету, что ли? О, проводули. Ты что, совсем охренел? Ты так духлый.
Despite his manners, I'd done it a favor. This didn't look like a room where Rodrigo closed multi-million-dollar deals. It looked like a fiery hellhole.
О, нормально, нормально. С одним пистолетом. Догонишь. Что-то не понял, а кто мне еще стрелял? А, загасился он там. Блин, ничего, хавчик-то есть? Боликов не И чё? Куда идти-то? А, значит, они не могли подумать поднять троем, но это...
I wouldn't last long if I didn't move.
Болика-то не будет, да, кто делал до конца игры?
So much for a lazy Sunday afternoon. My next trick would be a high wire act with a fiery pit for a safety net. It was nice that no one was shooting at me for a change, but I'd take shot in the head over a slow roast on a spit any day of the goddamn week. Someone up ahead was hurt pretty bad. If he didn't die before I got to him, I might get some answers.
Хода, он еще сейчас стрелять начнет, да? Без ноги, но стрелять мы точно будем.
Hey, why? Why Rodrigo Bronco?
Why? What?
Why did you come to kill Rodrigo Bronco?
Came to kill you. Because of what you did to us. You killed so many of us.
Положил несколько наших.
What reason did this poor bastard have to lie? He would be dead from shock or loss of blood in half an hour, even if I didn't leave him there to burn. Where's Fabiana?
What?
Fabiana Bronco, where is she?
After Monte Sombra got her. Up the hill.
Then it was up the hill for me, I guess, where the gang held sway. I had to try to figure out who was using these angry paramilitary clowns as some kind of front to kill Rodrigo.
Ну, все, опять пьянка началась.
I was a mess. Rodrigo Bronco was dead. Fabiana was held hostage. I had no idea who was behind any of this. I felt like a fool. I was a sweaty, gray-haired mess. This place, well, this place was gonna kill me too. I could see that now. I decided that I was gonna die sober, not drunk. At least then I would see who shot me. It was time to take back control from whoever was out to get me. And if I didn't flush them out, at least my midlife crisis would confuse them enough so they did something stupid. It was the only hope I had. I knew I wasn't thinking straight. I'd been drinking and popping painkillers for years. I had a liver like a French goose and skin like red leather.
Oh, Hitman. Что, пистолетик сейчас?
Well, it wasn't perfect. In fact, it wasn't much good at all, but it was gonna have to do. At least I was facing in the right direction.
Tá ligando, hein? Alô?
Hello, Victor.
Max? Max, you're alive?
Of course I'm alive.
We did not know this.
Че, рубашечка-то? Ну,
We are lost, Max. Our brother was everything to us.
I understand. Listen, I'm sorry about your loss. Both of you. Rodrigo was a good man. I failed him. But I was tricked.
What happened, Max?
I don't know.
Some guys from the Crush of Prado came into the building downstairs, so while me and the security guard were dealing with them, an assassin must have come in and executed your brother. At least that's how I think it happened.
No, you killed him, Boha. You killed my brother.
What are you talking about? I understand you're upset, but please, why the hell would I do that?
To get his money, to take his money.
How am I getting his money, Marcelo? Please, think. I worked my ass off for your family. I saved your life twice, or more. And right now I'm going to get Fabiana.
Where is she? Where is Fabiana, eh?
She's in a place called Nova Esperanza.
How do you know this, Max?
One of the Crotcher Praetor told me just before he died.
Please, bring our sister-in-law back to us, Max. Our family is being torn apart.
Да, конечно. Как нет-то? Опа. Тропикано.
So I guess I was finally about to go and experience the other side of Sao Paulo firsthand. The bit people try to ignore. The unpleasant memory they try to obliterate with cocktails and helicopters and parties and lines of blow, like rich fools the world over. I was a day off the sauce for the first time in years and knew I was due a hangover sent direct from Mother Nature. I had no idea where the hell I was gonna go, so I decided to head straight for the street party that seemed to be raging. Either that or some other fool had gotten there before me and now was being ritually sacrificed. I've had better ideas, but then I've also had worse ones, like accepting this job in the first place.
Книги растут, что ли? Или просто в компашку собираться?
Get lost, kid.
Романдильо.
Eu me amarro nos States. Você precisa de ajuda, senhor?
Speak English?
Aham, falo sim, sem problema.
I need to know if you've ever seen this girl, Fabiana. Come here for a second. Look at her.
I know lots of girls. Sexy. Come on, come on. This way.
Where you going?
Такое в притонку он приведет просто.
Down there?
Isso.
Jesus.
This way, come on.
At least I had found myself a tour guide. The way I see it, there's two types of people. Those who spend their lives trying to build a future, and those who spend their lives trying to rebuild the past. For too long, I've been stuck in between. Hidden in the dark. What was I really doing walking in there with my bad haircut and ridiculous shirt? Was I there to make something right? Or was I just using a messed up situation to indulge myself, grasping some desperate delusion of control? Maybe the two went hand in hand more than I care to admit.
Дискать, что ли? Реально дискать.
I had stumbled into some kind of street party. This was the kind of reality Americans paid top dollar to see. Slums had become tourist attractions, places where yuppies could gawk at the endless spirit of the poor from the inside of their bulletproof buses. I felt dumb and exposed. I missed the booze. Not that it mattered, sober or drunk, I was hardly undercover. I stood out in this place like a streetwalker of a monster.
Игры с калашами.
Continua andando, caralho! Que porra é essa que você tá fazendo aqui? Como que você sai entrando aqui assim? Anda, anda, vai pra lá!
What do you need, guys? What do you
O que
need?
você tá fazendo aqui? Eu tô te perguntando. Eu te chamei aqui, porra!
Easy, pal, easy.
Ah, então, você é americano de merda.
Look, I didn't mean any offense.
Me dá só uma razão pra eu não te matar, seu americano burro.
Desculpa, amigo, por favor.
Passa tudo que você tem, viado. Pega o dinheiro dele, pega o dinheiro dele. Ah, relojão, hein? Passa aqui. Anda logo. Anda logo. Da puta. Valeu, mano. Bem-vindo à favela nova.
All things considered, I was gonna have to look on this as a good outcome. I was deep in gang territory. These kids were raised hating clowns like me. Middle-income ass-kickers who protected the rich by shooting kids like them.
Что забрали, что ли? Стволюшки-то.
First day off the sauce, and somehow I'd still ended up in the gutter.
В говне полно. Что там? Цель, что ли, лежит? Нет.
If there was one thing I'd learned since I'd been here, it was that Brazilians came out of the womb kicking a ball. And for kids like these, was their one legal chance at a ticket out of here.
Que isso, a coisa mais simples. Vai lá, mostra pra ele. Você escolhe dos três palitinhos.
Desculpa, olá. Fala inglês. I'm a little lost. Perdido? Onde estou?
Tá no lugar errado, rapá.
No comprende. I need a phone, a telephone.
Bora.
Publico.
A gente não é centro de informação turística, não, Bi.
Well, they weren't gonna help me. And who could blame them? I was a dumb American in a place where dumb Americans were less popular than the clap. If I was gonna find my way out of this mess, I was on my own. It looked like there was a bar up ahead. The irony was not lost on me. I figured sobriety was no use to me dead.
Passa baseado. Ih, não é tua vez não, passa aí, meu. Aí, tem visto a irmã do Wilson, mano? Aí, ela não tá mais garotinha não, hein? De jeito nenhum. Tá no meio raiva que esse cara quer. Aí, bela camisa, hein? Tu perdeu o cuzão, mano.
Hey, are you lost?
In more ways than I could possibly explain.
I know you. At the disco, with the gun. Yeah, you had hair back then and better clothes. Anders Dudley from Steele, North Dakota. Why on earth are you here?
Well, I'm, looking for someone. What are you doing here?
Well, we came to help the cause. See, after I retired, my wife, she said I had to do something. And, well, you know, I always loved kids, so I got involved in Angels of the Hill. Oh, it's a great cause, and they're really great folk. And, well, now we come down twice a year to help inoculate the children of the favelas. Yeah, oh, it's simply wonderful, giving back. Whole family does it. In fact, my little girl's coming in a couple of days.
Aren't you afraid?
I was a cop for 25 years. And granted, Steele ain't San Paulo, but, you know, I seen things. And people are the same everywhere. Good, bad, indifferent.
Listen, have you heard anything about a woman, about 28, rich? She was kidnapped. I heard she was being held around here.
No.
All right, well, good luck.
All right, you too. You look like you need it. I gotta get back at it. Hey, I'll say a prayer for you.
Another life lesson I didn't want.
Так, ну и что там происходит? Ни хрена ничего не происходит. Можно побыстрее как-то дернуть.
Ô, sai de cima de mim, meu, ô.
О, это уже серьезно.
I hoped this classy-looking establishment would have a phone so I could call Passos. Either that or a gun so I could shoot myself and save these kids the bother.
Hey, that telephone? Telefone, vai lá no fundo, ó. Segue em frente.
When you're stuck in a foreign country and you don't know the words for reverse charges, and you're in some lonely skin joint in the middle of some poor slum, having just had every last cent robbed from you, and you call yourself a bodyguard, then you know you're a loser.
Hey, Matt, can I buy you a beer?
Do I know you?
I don't think so.
Look, if you're gonna shoot me, you Make it quick, I'm a little busy.
To shoot you, I wouldn't waste a beer.
Wait, come on, try to dry out a bit, so just a soda, please.
Sure. Why don't you go sit down?
Guaraná pra ele, chopp pra mim. Bem gelado.
Азик.
Interesting haircut, by the way. Meant to tell you that.
Yeah, well.
Wilson da Silva. Very good to meet you.
Nice to meet you, I think.
Although you'll forgive me if I promise never to employ you as my bodyguard. You did a great job watching after Rodrigo Branco.
Fuck you.
You were set up.
Bet your ass I was.
Now, let me ask you something.
Блин, опять кого-то подцепил чувака. Чтоб потрещать лишь бы, а?
Sihano.
Yep, he's a real sweetheart.
Yeah, you sure put his gang out of business. But don't worry, those guys, they're a small fry. This is the guy I'm interested in. Neves. And this is his little buddy here. Milo Hegel. They work for this vigilante group, Crasha Preto.
Yep, I know him.
Well, they're very popular with right-wing politicians, like Victor Branco. Now, you see, many years ago, he helped clear some villages on a bit of land Rodrigo Branco wanted to develop.
Rodrigo Branco?
Yes, he did some very bad things. Anyway, have you ever seen this guy?
Maybe at the stadium.
I knew you were involved in that business. You know, I wanted to investigate that, but I got an order to blame it on some local street kids instead. Tell me, what happened there?
Nothing. We simply went to hand over some cash to this guy's clowns for a ransom exchange when this guy's clowns jumped us and they shot everybody.
Apart from you and your boy Passos.
That's right. We had to shoot our way out of there.
They let you go. It's okay, it's a little weird right now. But I know that Victor Branco is involved in all this. I just don't know how or why. And I know that the UFE are involved in all this as well, but I just don't know how or why. And you know what's gonna happen? The moment is gonna come along when I put all these pieces together, and at that moment, someone is gonna come along and put a bullet in my head. Anyway, listen. I think you might want this.
Thank you. I'll need it.
And if it's Fabiana Branco you've come looking for, I think she's up the hill.
So why don't you just go get her?
I don't know. I'm a cop. I mean, I'll fight corruption. I'll stand up to the rich and dumb, but if I go up that hill right now, I'll be dead in 3 minutes or less. Maybe you too, Max. You're in the jungle now.
So it appears.
If you survive the next hour, let's speak. You help me. And I'm gonna do what I can to help you. Good luck.
I didn't know what to make of what this guy had just told me. What was true and what was just someone else's convenient bullshit. Then some less than friendly locals came in and found me in the wrong mood to party.
Peraí. Olha quem tá aí. E aí, gringo? O que você tá fazendo aí?
No comprende. Leave me alone.
Você tem alguma coisa pra mim? Do you got something for me?
For you? Tell you what I got. I got a gun, and if anybody thinks they're gonna take it from me, they'd be dead wrong.
Ой, там телочка была. Чего не пристрелил? Посмотри, что-то в глаз попало. Да ты гонишь. Где ты? Блин, подстава. Так, у вас что, есть что пострелять-то, нет? Блин, ухавчик. Хорошо.
I'd have felt worse taking someone's medication if everybody in that place hadn't been trying to kill me.
Ага, узик. Забираем. О, калаш. Догонишь. Эй, перфовор, ты где? В сортире золотая часть есть? Ого. Серьезно. Тихо, 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 успокойся. Ну, что там? Где ты? Не хочешь вылазить, что ли? Блин. Как так не в голову-то? Как вы не секси. О, это лучше. И в эту дверь.
It was Monday afternoon, and I'd already been thrown out of a party, gone to a strip club, and got into a bar fight.
Сейчас на дискотеку тоже с калашом зайду туда.
Certainly ticking all the boxes.
Или туда. На дискотеке тоже завалюсь нахрен.
É o gringo. Ah, não sei. Tô vendo porra nenhuma. A gente desce ou não? Foda-se. Isso aí já era, não vale a pena não. Tá certo. Vamos lá.
The fireworks display was clearly in my honor, making sure everyone knew to roll out the red carpet for their surprise guest.
Так, блин, мне, в принципе, патронов-то должно хватить на разборке.
I was walking into another not so welcome party. These hoods didn't look like Commando Sombra. Not that I was gonna get picky. This was clearly their turf, and I just shot up their favorite skin joint.
Ни хрена не понял. А чё он закрылся-то? Это что, местный житель, что ли? Хрен, так, получилось-то. Так, аккуратно. Ты понял? Пчихи, что ли? Где еще-то? Не понял, а кто стрелял-то по мне? Типа его вроде вырубил, чтобы он по мне стрелял. Да ты чё, свинья? Блин, офигеть, цепанул ведь, а? Чё закрылся? Можно завершить? Ага, сейчас. Закрыто все. Так, ну что, вниз? Типа. Да где? Сверху же, блин. Блин, офигеть. Ну, здесь что-то будет? Ага, сейчас. Блин, тут со всех сторон. Это ж вообще просто жесть. О. таблеточки. Хорошо. Да ты гонишь. С хрена ли ты не дохнешь-то сразу? Блин, за него.
I was getting nowhere fast. The cold turkey was messing with me, like I was looking through another man's eyes. I needed to focus. I could hear a woman screaming. I thought I'd found Fabiana, but instead I'd stumbled across some testosterone fest. A bunch of young punks with guns killing time the only way they knew how. Nova Esperanza wasn't exactly a dinner and movie kind of place. I recognized the hoods who jumped me earlier. I was trying to decide whether to crash this party or turn back, when my natural grace and finesse made the decision for me.
Спрятался. Ну! Да ты гонишь, как ты не сдох-то нахрен? Ага. Типа у меня калашами, да? Да, ёпты! Ты чё за КДшка большая-то? Этих же вообще не видно ни хрена. Башкой ударился, да? Блин, опять. Так, ну здесь колдырька должна быть. О-о-о. Тихо-тихо-тихо. Блин. Опять двое, да, прибежали? Блин. Взял, свалил уже. Как так? Где ты? Ага. Ты что не стреляешь-то? Где? Сколько же здесь? Все такие фрейрики с калашами. Что такое было? Че, совсем бежал, никого не трогал тут, на. О, промазал-то как. А то, что его пришиб, вообще пофиг, да? Да нигер-то вообще живучий. Ну и что произошло? Ага. Прикольно. Конечно же, игра вылетела. Что еще может произойти? Что же еще, конечно же, может произойти, как не вылететь игра? Это ж что-то. Это ж Rockstar. Rockstar Game. Пусть попробует, не вылетит игра. Да, гонишь. Так, блин. Где калаш? Где этот нигер сраку? Где винтовка? Почему она... Так, ну ладно, еще есть немножко. Тамин, привет, привет. Ну, давай. Да как они живут-то, чё? Где ты? С хрена ли я не вижу тебя? Я понял. И чё? Еще сверху кто-то что? Они ж патроны кончились в самый хороший момент. Ну-ка, давай-ка пистолетик. Нахрен калаш уже, блин. Все равно патронов нету. Ой, это что, здорово, что ли? Блин, сейчас калаш появился. А здесь еще патронов собрать.
Fabiano's market value is falling by the second. I had to get to Serrano before he dumped his stock.
Теперь 20 патронов.
This was going to be a safe medical detox.
И чё? Ну чё здесь-то никого нету? Сейчас по-любому в жопе какой-нибудь будет.
These bastards look different, tougher, more capable. They didn't look like Serrano's boys, but I could tell I was moving up the food chain. I hoped Fabiano wasn't going to be served up come feeding time.
Входящие мертвецы? Не играл. Там же вроде бы она это ПВПшная. Ну и на прохождение, насколько помню. Или может быть есть там мультиплеер, синглплеер, но в основном заточено под кооператив. Под сетевую игру. Вроде бы, если я помню. Или Dead Island путаю, не помню.
My arrival in that part of town. I'd drawn more than enough attention already.
Тихо, 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 там башка же была. Где это, сзади что ли? Ни хрена не пойму. Кто валит-то? Да кто, блин? Сука, на крыше трется. Ну, есть она, но мне кажется, она не, если игру не путают с другой игрой, то там чисто заточка под сетевой кооператив. Если это та, блин. Или я с Dead Island путаю. Или Dead Island это есть вроде, хотите. Ой. Это же не бандюкан был. Кирилл, привет, привет. Че, ты его ждешь уже, что ли? Костю уже ждешь. Ай-яй-яй. Ну, где вы? Опять себе на крышу какой-нибудь член будет зависать. Ой-ой-ой. Так, что, башка была, что это? Ого, это что такое было? Я ничего не нажимал. Странное солнце. Да то это вообще просто. Блин, 200. Так, а что на узик? Ну пофиг, ладно, с узиком тогда. Хотя, в принципе, пофиг вообще. Пистолет все равно выкидывать. Аж хитман. Так, подобрать флайер.
Giovanna, charity worker and socialite. Work with the poor and play with the rich. You try to live in two worlds. Eventually you're gonna get your life ripped apart.
Это ниги, которые хлопок собирают, они днем и ночью трудятся. Так, только вот мне залезть. Куда? Ой, ёпты! Как так? Резко-то. Блин. Еще бы. Да, черт. Че, виляет что-то? Тогда. Сейчас, я думаю, еще минут 20-30, наверное, а потом это. Потом дела, потом. Я не знаю, во сколько там, в 9 часов, наверное, где-то. Часов 9 можно будет уже. Сразу гончик. Закрылся. Прям сразу же. Идем сюда, идем. Или это? Это не сюда. Что, не понял. Какие-то баритонов выпрыгивают. Это что за херня-то была? И где? Ага. Блин, а у вас что было-то, пацки? Все, шлепнулся. Ну, вот я так и думал примерно. Сейчас там, говорю, еще минут 20, наверное, потом дела, потом уже пук. Ну, откуда? Это где вы? Ага. Блять, откуда? С дома, что ли? психованный по дому там стреляет. Там, блядь! Так, у тебя калаш был, да? Так, а сюда можно забраться? Че, нельзя сюда забраться, что ли? Да вы чё? Мотороллеры. Yeah, yeah. Ну как ты... А, это другое, я думал, ты ожил. Ходячие мертвецы. Так, вы что, с калашом гоняете? Надо вот так вот сделать. Надо. Буду хитман с этими, с узиками. О, болик.
I'd have felt worse taking someone's medication. Assos told me about this stuff. Oxidado. They called it rust. Packed full of healthy ingredients like quicklime and kerosene. Cheaper, stronger, and deadlier than crack. Easily marketed to the poor and desperate. All in all, a fine, honorable way to earn a living. I couldn't find any clues in this place, so I decided to do my bit for the drugs trade.
А, он наркоту завалил, блин. Я думал, он что-то хочет сделать интересное. Сука, свалил. Ведь. Блин, нет, это вроде.
That much security, it had to be Serrano's pad. Since I was in the neighborhood, I figured he wouldn't mind if I dropped in and thanked him personally for his hospitality. It wasn't like he wasn't expecting me.
Что за фаер-шоу? Да, я понял, что произойдет. Да ты что, блядь? Ага, я дохлый, да? Оп-оп-оп-оп-оп-оп. Сзади же еще были вроде бы. Или нет? Да с хрена ли так-то? Ладно, с узиками лучше плавать. О, блядь! Закрыто. У меня что, хавчика? А, у меня же нету хавчика, точно. Да. Да ты пристрели ты его, блин. Ты сзади, что ли, опять? А, ну да. Прикольно. Где ты орешь там? Болик срочно нужен. Здесь ничего нету. Здесь ни хрена ничего нету. Ладно. А, узика. Блин. Патроны-то кончились почти. Гасится, орет что-то там. И как мне туда забраться-то? Столько оружия было. А у меня ни хрена патронов нету.
I had to hope the king was in his castle. As I approached the spot, I could hear raised voices. Then I saw that Marcello had turned up with a suitcase full of money along with Fabiano's sister Giovanna. I only understood a little, but things were not going well. I wasn't expecting quite so many armed goons, but there was no backing out now. I would just have to act harder than I felt.
Put the guns down.
О, это самое лучшее, что можно придумать.
Let the girls go. No one needs to die, asshole. Don't you kill her! Don't you? Okay. Você fica com o gringo! A galera conta dele depois, vamos nessa, caralho! Atividade! Atividade, caralho! Seu filho da puta!
Here I was again, with all hell breaking loose around me, standing over another dead girl I had been trying to protect. We'd only been married a short time. By now she'd been dead longer than I knew. I still hadn't really forgiven myself for the Mona business, but I knew that was just grief, the insanity that comes with losing the life you had built. Michelle, I missed her with every part of my being. I hated the world for not killing me with her, and I hated myself for allowing this to happen to her and our little girl. But I knew I had to leave town.
Excuse me. Max Payne?
Somehow, I didn't think he was about to tell me I'd won the lottery.
Max Payne. Ого, попал.
All of a sudden, I didn't need that time by myself. Passos was down there.
Как-то так. Все-таки, так, 8 глава, блин, конечно, тут уже немножко посложнее стало, все-таки, ну, сам один из высоких, конечно, уровней по прохождению, поэтому прикольно, конечно, очень интересно, но все же время больше занимает, чем на среднем уровне или на низком проходить, поэтому Поэтому, в принципе, на сегодня, наверное, все. Я думаю, что в самый раз. Так, 5-я, 8-я глава. И там еще, ну, мне кажется, еще примерно на часа 2, наверное, точно будет. 100% там еще, если не больше. Поэтому пока-пока, завершаю стрим. До скорых встреч.